Ciao Maciej, new day, new learning. Are you ready for some crazy nonsense?
Yeah. Hello, Enrico. Nice to see you. I'm sure it will not be nonsense. Please tell me.
I was reflecting this day, and what I want to share is how can we help others to grow better? What is the key to make sure that we can really boost younger engineer or even our peers' growth? But I want to make a step back. When I was a very young engineer, I think it was my first company. I had a mentor. His name was Ralph, and I hope he's going to listen to this episode. That every time I was a bit blocked and I needed some help, I would rely on him and I would ask him how I could move forward. And in return, he would make a question to me. And I was like, many times I felt frustrated. I was like, I'm asking you how to do something. Why do you ask a question back to me? Mm-hmm. I very much admire this person. I think it was an understanding engineer. He was one of those people that once kind of was talking about he wanted to build his own CPU. And I was like, okay, what are you doing? He was like, yeah, it's another engineering problem. And it's kind of fun. So why not trying it? And so I always wondered, how could this person be so strong, but still not provide me the answer I needed? And now, by growing into my, by being more experienced and understanding what coaching is about, I understood what he was doing. This person was helping me to form or to create a mental model on how to make the right question so that I could come to the solution on my own. And today I'm grateful to him. So Ralph, if you're listening to this, thanks, you made a difference in my life. And this is what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about what does it mean to help others to grow? And I think the first thing we should be doing, it's not telling others what to do. The first thing is helping younger engineer or our peers to understand how to make this question to themselves so that they can find the answer on their own. And I think this is the first biggest responsibility and shared responsibility that we have on the people that are around us. And the second thing I want to talk about is what is coaching. Coaching is not about telling, as we are saying, is about making the right question. And this means to make the right question, we need to be listening to others. But we need to actively listening. We need to shut down our mind processor that tries to say stuff and wants to help and say what we should be doing. And we should instead focus our complete attention on the person we have in front. When we listen to them, we should be doing some open question. By making the right question, we help this person to process their thoughts and move their thinking forward. And to go one step further, I have tried to come up with a kind of structure that would help the people that work with me to work in this kind of paradigm. So I wanted to create a growth environment or a growth path for younger engineers to enable them to kind of walk across this process. So what I have been doing is to help others to grow, I help them to make self-assessment. I use the engineering ladder framework. That is something I have already discussed in this channel, and I can share a link. I think it's a good tool, but there are many others. It doesn't matter which one you use. But what is important is helping others to make a self-assessment. So here is about making the right question to help them understand where they are in their journey. Then we need to help them to understand in which direction they want to grow. Are they interested into growing as tech, becoming senior engineer and maybe one day staff and principal, or are they more interested in leading a team, in becoming people manager? We need to make the right question for these people to understand what is the right path for them. Once we do understand where they are and where they want to go, this is the moment to be more active and together trying to understand and find out which learning opportunities there might be on the market so that these people can grow autonomously towards their end goal. And at this point, we kind of can let go, right? We don't need to be actively doing nothing special. We let the people consume their learning content. And then what is important is to promote a session where these people can share with you the learning content and maybe share it with others. And the first and the last step, I think it's incredibly enriching for this person that is growing and for the person around them, is about making a presentation in a small group about the learning they had, so that their ideas can be challenged and then kind of verified with the support of others. And I'm seeing that by enrolling in this process, we can really be a support for their growth by being outside, by being a coach, by making the right question for them to grow by themselves. And once this process is finished, you can rinse and repeat. You finish one learning path, you continue with the next one. You go make another self-assessment, you see if your position changed, you find some new learning opportunity, and you go forward like that. And I found this process to be incredibly enriching with the people that are working with me at this moment, and it's something I wanted to share. So what I think are the key takeaway is try to be a coach, try to be making open question, do not provide the solution to the people you have. And whenever you want to help them to grow, try to help these people understand where they are, where they want to go, and then let them find the opportunities for them to grow and to share with others. And this is what I wanted to share with you, Maciej, today. What do you think about it?
Oh, thank you, Enrico. It's a very interesting topic. The first thing which came to my mind when I was listening to you, which I knew from physics lectures, is that to make a right question, you first need to know the answer. This is the truth. So I guess this is why very often when someone who is not so experienced is coming to you and making a question, then you see that even the question is not right. This is also why sometimes the answer doesn't make any sense. So I like the way how we can try to improve the whole process by just delivering better questions first. And I think I experienced similar stuff in the past. So I found different people, the people which I tried to help, with people which helped me when I was younger and maybe less experienced, but still I found people who are helping me. And I also remember from one book, it was about leadership. It's still in me that people are different. They have different needs. So it's not like one holy grail to coach everyone. It's like when you are a leader and you have someone who is like first day at its work, this person is just terrified, probably scared about many things. So to just make some job, even instead of this person, it's okay to show you are trusted here. I want to help you whenever you will have a problem. I can give you the right solution, right? But if you are doing something instead of someone 1 year after this person joined the company and you are doing this all the time, then it's definitely not a good way to helping to build a growth space. So I agree. And I think we should always try to think like one step ahead. So usually this is where this question comes. Instead of giving you the right solution, I will give you a good direction or a question, but still we should probably adjust this to the individual needs of the person which we are helping.
Absolutely. I really like what you say. I think that was a missing part of my speech. We need to make the right question that will lead you towards that solution. But I think it's so important to present it as a question so that the person can really get to that point by themselves. Thank you much. This was very good.
Thank you, Enrico. Thank you for this topic. I like it. And your thoughts as well.
Thank you.
Yes.
Let's keep on helping others. Have a good day.
Let's keep on.